compete with this property, I ask for early participation during the bidding sequence. Vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent bidders from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. Now, only I, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my vendor can make a vendor bid, and if I am doing so, I'll use the term very openly, the term very transparently, the term vendor bid. Now, secondly, the contract of sale reads that we of Jellis, Monash are offering for your competition the land together with improvements, of course, known as 28 Virginia Street, Mount Waverley, more particularly known as Lot 95 on plan of subdivision number 011953, and being the land more particularly described in Certificate of Title, Volume 6446, Folio 163. Sorry about that, sir. You can tell I like to walk around a lot. Passing with the property this afternoon are all fixed floor coverings, all fixtures and fittings as inspected. Standard auction conditions, folks. We're calling for a deposit this afternoon at 10% and the balance within 90 days. Now, if prior arrangements have been made in relation to settlement and deposit, they will of course be honoured at the time of signing contracts to the lucky new owner of 26 Virginia Street, Mount Waverley. Settlement date is of course a date upon vacant possession of the property. The chattel shall be given namely upon acceptance of title and payment in full of the purchase price. Thirdly but not least, folks, the Section 32 document. I won't pretend to read every certificate in its entirety, but I'll cover the main ones if I may. We've got, of course, a municipality certificate from the City of Monash of $2,409.70 per annum, a zoning certificate showing that 28 Virginia Street is zoned general residential zone. That's a very important one, ladies and gentlemen. Schedule 2, and of course on the Schedule 4 register, and a Yarra Valley Parks, Waterways and Drainage certificate of the previous instalment of $701.92. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, the Section 32 document shows that there will be no works, needs or deeds to be performed by a vendor prior to the transferring of title. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all the boring stuff out of the way. Are there any questions, any queries in relation to the documentation or the property itself? Here to help you if we can. Well, I'll take your silence as confidence in the contract. It also tells me that that Jared and Sue have answered all of your questions over the last 4 weeks diligently, which is of course what we would expect. Now, I know the genuine buyers out here this afternoon, you're probably thinking, let's get on with things, let's get to the proceedings, but if you can just indulge me for a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, and let me touch on what we're offering for your consideration and your competition here this afternoon. A rare blue chip opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, arguably, as I mentioned, one of Mount Waverley's finest streets. Situated on a near level allotment, ladies and gentlemen, of 697 square metres of land with a 17.1 metre frontage to add to that. A welcoming and warm ambience greets you, ladies and gentlemen, as you spill into the interiors of this home in this immaculate layout. From the sun-soaked living room, gas log fire, to the modern kitchen meals, ladies and gentlemen, finished with the kitchen finished in a symphony of stone, of course gloss cabinetry, Miele and Speg appliances. All of course leading you through and spilling out to that outdoor area and into the established and gorgeous rear yard as well. A hop, skip and a jump to the village, ladies and gentlemen. Just up there, probably it would be 200 metres, it may not even be 200 metres, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close. Of course, Mount Waverley Station, Parklands, and of course, jump in the car within a few moments, you're on the Southeastern Freeway as well. School zones, we know them all, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the Mount Waverley Secondary College, Mount Waverley Primary, all at your doorstep as well. A street, I mentioned and I touched on the location as well. We're in absolute fine company here, ladies and gentlemen, number 28. Look at the properties around, look at the quality of the homes, and it's a near level area as well, with everything just at the end of this street, as I mentioned before. So whatever you decide to pay here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever your budget was when you came out here this afternoon, I suggest you reconsider it a little. And I know it's easy for me to say this, it's not my money, I'm the auctioneer, but the reason I say that is we've got interest rates at an all-time low. Yes, they might go up, but why not lock them in now? What are you going to pay for a property like this in 5-10 years' time? Because they don't turn over regularly, ladies and gentlemen. And once a new home's on here, I'm sure the new family will be here for many, many years to come. So what that all equals is today's price, ladies and gentlemen, will be next year and the year after's bargain. So I'm going to pop it over to you, the public, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask you what you're prepared to pay for quality Mount Waverley living. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. I'm here to help you buy, ladies and gentlemen. Auctioneering and auctioning is a participation sport, so this is the time where I ask for your participation. In your hands. I actually enjoy this stage of an auction. Nobody wants to look too interested. I know we've all got our strategies, folks. I've got a whole hour and a half to my next auction, so I've got plenty of time. Anywhere at all, folks. I hope you don't mind me walking around a bit there, sir. I like to walk around a bit. Pretty simple at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't bid, you can't buy. You can't buy if you don't bid. Floating the home in excess of 1,800,000 to the market. 118 to 198, perhaps somewhere in the middle would be a good starting point. I'd rather take a bid from the public than for me to open the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. But why not take control of the auction and make me a bid now? Anywhere at all, folks. As I said, I don't mind where we start. It's where we finish that matters. Well, I'm excited. Who shares my excitement? I can't get excited about selling a property in such a location as this. I'm in the wrong industry, folks. Anywhere at all. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you for letting me off the hook, sir. Was that a smile after that bid, sir? At 1.5, I'd be smiling too, sir, but thank you for your bid, sir, at $1.5 million. But thank you for letting me off the hook, sir. At $1,500,000 bids here on my right, probably 2016 prices at 1,500,000, Jared. Probably maybe something like that, but I appreciate it, sir, and thank you. We'll move things along, sir. I'll take a bid against you then. We'll bid at 1,800,000, but once again, I thank you for letting me off the hook, sir, at 1,800,000 bids with me. At $1.8 million bids here against you, sir. I'll take a $50,000 rise from here. At $1,800,000, 50 on the rise, if you will. At 1.8 million, I've got. At 1,800,000, 50 on the rise, looking for 1.85, if you will. At 1,800,000, once. At 1.8 million, twice. Third and final call. At 1,800,000, are we all done, finished, and silent? At 1,800,000. Now, folks, surely we all haven't come out just to watch. We know there are buyers in the crowd.
1.9.
You made me work for that, sir, but thank you, sir, at $1,900,000. Give me the smile, that's what I like at my auction, sir, at $1,900,000. And one thing I can tell, sir, is you know good property. At $1,900,000 bids here on my left, we'll call it for a $50,000 rise from here at 1.9 I have. At $1,900,000, looking for 1.95 if you will. At 1,900,000. At 1,900,000 bids here behind me against you, sir, and of course against me.
1,950.
Thank you at 195. Thank you, and welcome to you, sir, at 1.95. Round me up to 2 if you like, sir, at 1,950,000. At 1.95 bids here against you, sir. Round me to 2 if you will. At 1.95. 2 million, thank you, sir. At 2 million, I've got. At $2 million bids here. Go quickly, sir. Your hesitation will only fuel them. 50. 2,050,000, I've got at 2,050,000. At 2,050,000 at 2.1, sir, go quickly. It shows strength at 2,050,000, I've got. At 2.1, I've got at 2.15. Bids here at 2.1. At $2,100,000. Don't leave me now, sir. We were just getting to know each other. At 2.1, I'm bid. At $2,100,000. Bids here on my left. At $2,100,000. By starter, you're welcome to jump back in now if you like, sir, at $2,100,000. At $2,100,000. Once, twice, third, and final call. At $2,100,000. Are we done, finished, and silent? At $2,100,000. Hello again, sir, down there. Would you like to jump in for another 50, sir? I prefer real estate that goes north-south, sir, not east-west. At 2.1, sir. Bids here. At $2,100,000. All done, finished, and silent. What a quiet neighbourhood it is. Birds are chirping. This could be your new residence, ladies and gentlemen, driving in here at the end of a hard week's work on a Friday evening. Bids here at 2.1. I know what you're thinking, sir. Get on with it. At 2,100,000. I'll call it again so everyone's clear and I'm clear. At 2.1. Once, twice, third and final call at 2,100,000. We done, finished and silent. I can tell there's a few buyers considering their position at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. I won't keep you waiting long. We're going to run back inside, have a quick chat to our owner, and we'll be straight back outside. Won't keep you waiting long. Thank you. Sorry,
2.125.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen, and excuse that did take a few minutes. We just needed to refer to our client, of course, and look, it's a very emotional day here. They've absolutely loved living in this location for the years that they have. But look, folks, we have seeked our instruction, and firstly, sir, I'd like to confirm your bid at $2,100,000. Thank you, sir, and that's been confirmed at $2,100,000. Now, folks, there's 2 points at this stage of the proceedings I'd like to make very clear. Is we haven't quite reached reserve at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, at 2.1 million, but we have seeked instructions and we are not far away. So I need to make mention of that, folks. We are very, very confident there's going to be a sold sticker here this afternoon. So if there's no further bidding, sir, you will have the absolute exclusive right to treat with our vendor. If you're here today to buy, ladies and gentlemen, now is your opportunity, but you need to bid for that right, ladies and gentlemen, at $2,100,000. Bids here on my left. I'll shorten my stride in the $25,000 rise to make it easier. At $2,100,000, Coles 25 looking for 2.125 if you will. At $2,100,000, bids here on my left. No further bidding, will be passing the property and need to make that clear. At $2,100,000, 25, $2,125 at $2,150 if you will, sir. At $2,125, go quickly, sir. At $2,125, welcome to you, sir. Nice to see you into the proceedings at $2,125. At $2,125 at 50 if you like, sir. At $2,125. At $2,125. Once at $2,125. Twice at $2,125. Third and final call at $2,125,000. Bids here. We all done. Finished and silent. Settlement date? $2,125,000. I know what you're thinking, sir. Get on with the proceedings, sir. At $2,125,000. Bids here on my left. We done, finished and silent. At $2,125,000. Here's your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I'll call it 3 times. Another 25. 25 at $2,150,000. Thank you, sir. At $2,150,000. At $2,150,000. At $2,175,000 if you like that, sir. At $2,150,000 I've got. At $2,150,000. At $2,150,000. Once. Twice. Third and final call. At $2,150,000. Are we done, finished and silent? Would 10,000 make it easier, ma'am and sir? 10. I'll come back to you very quickly, ma'am. I won't keep you waiting long at $2,150,000. Need to know, ma'am and sir, at $2,150,000. But no, we haven't called it on the market yet. $2,150,000. Once, twice. Third and final call at $2,150,000. We've got 2 families over here having all the fun, ladies and gentlemen. Would anyone else like to throw their hat in the ring? At $2,150,000. At $2,150,000. What do you think? You're the boss, Jared. You tell me.
Take 5.
Take 5. Jared's told me to take 5, and we're on the market, and we're selling, ladies and gentlemen. Another 5, $2,160,000. At 65 if you like, ma'am, and so $2,160,000 on bid. Selling to the highest bidder at $2,160,000. Bids here against you, ma'am, sir, and of course against you, sir, at $2,160,000. And of course my starter over here at $2,160,000. Bids here, selling to the highest bidder. Come with me, sir. At $2,160,000. At $2,160,000. Once at $2,160,000. Twice at $2,160,000. Third and final call at $2,160,000. Bids here on my left. No late bids, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be selling the property. I need to make that very clear at $2,160,000. How are you going over there, Jared? At $2,160,000. I really don't want me to hurry things up, man. Working to the vendor, we won't keep you waiting long. Don't make this the property you say you should have, you could have, sir. At $2,160,000. But need to know. At $2,160,000. Once! Twice! Third and final call at $2,160,000. We're selling the property at 2.16. Need to know. Definitely out, sir. You just give me the nod and we'll be selling the property. At 2,160,000. Done, finished and silent. Going! At 2,160,000. Going! Need to know, ladies and gentlemen, at 2,160,000. Once, twice, third and final call. No late bids, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely out, sir. My starter's taken off. You're definitely out, sir. Definitely out, ma'am. At 2,160,000, sir. Sir, definitely out. Need to know. Going! Going! And sold! Congratulations to you.